あ、まだOh, oh my. あ、はい。OK。
どこでスタートします？
スタートしたよ。Me to eat my lunch, I have to do this. So you're coming with me, and I've duct taped my to the gimbal so I don't drop it in the river. Yeah. This is the things we do. This is the Shimanto River, and this is a zip line that will take you across to the Michino Eki on the other side, where a hot unagi lunch is waiting. I feel like Edward Scissorhands. Ah, okay. Safety first. Okay. So this is the thing that's gonna zip across at high velocity in the rain and wind.
今からじゃあプーリーを使って説明していきます。その前にこれマスク、今使ってもらってるマスクは外しても大丈夫です。はい。取ってもいいですけど。
Okay.
で外した場合は飛んでいく恐れがあるので、ジップラインではこの手首に、このようにしていただくのをお勧めしております。OK でしょうか。
Okay.
プーリーを使って説明しますね。今からそのプーリーの持ち方なんですけど、皆さん、緑のハンドルをね、このように下向きにして、
下の向き、はい。はい、下、はい。
下向きです。そうです。で皆さんから見て、右手の外側に赤い面が来るようにお持ちください。はい。皆さんから見て、右手の外側にはそうですね、赤い面に。
この手で、はい。
その向きのままですね、この上の空洞の部分、ここですね。ここをこの黄色の部分、先っちょのここですね、このワイヤーの先、ここにスポッと入るように。
Alright, the wire fits in there, and that's in this particular spot here.
こんな感じで入れてください。
Okay.
で、お一人様はここみたいな感じで行ってるんですけど、今回どちらのレーンで行かれます？どっちがおすすめですか？向こうから撮影されるんだったらこちらの方ですね。はい。ともじゃあこちら。
I'm so scared.
じゃあ一人もしお一人様先に入ったら。プーリー持ちながらしっかり持ちながら上にゆっくり上げていってください。結構重いんで。
Alright.
はい、あとはですね、だいたい30秒弱で向こう側に着きますので、しっかり楽しんで撮影。
Okay.
しっかりしていただいて。はい。
楽しんでね。はい。
やっぱり風でですね。
Have fun.
やっぱり体の向きがくるくるやっぱり回っていきますんで、強風なんでできるだけ後ろ向いてきちゃったら危ないので。できるだけその場合は体をひねって。
Also, it might spin around because of the wind.
前向きで着地をお願いします。
はい。前の方がいいよね。
前じゃないと。
前じゃなかったら大丈夫。
危ないです。前向きで。
あ、前がいいよね。
前向きで。
はい、OK。
で、向こうのウッドチップに足を突き刺すような感じで。
前じゃなかったら危ない。
もし万が一前じゃなかったらお尻から。
あ、お尻から。
しっかり行って、先にね足を出してブレーキして。
Okay.
お尻から入ってください。
Alright. So you want to brake with your legs, and if you don't, it's dangerous. And oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. じゃあ大丈夫。はい。
上に行きましょう。ゆっくり行きましょう。
Kids can do this, right?
一緒に上上がれます。一緒に行きましょう。一緒に上がります。
Okay.
飛ぶ順番に上がってきてください。
はい。Okay. Okay. All right. What was that? This reminds me of that cable car scene in Moonraker with Jaws.
前まで来たらね、あること言います。今からですね、先頭の方が、この前まで来ていただくんですけど、前まで行っちゃうとちょっと説明できないので、行ったと仮定して説明します。前まで、ここまで行ったら、カラビナ、腰から外していただいて、プーリーの前につけます。 このプーリーを前にしてもらって、
プーリーの前。
こんな感じで、プーリーを前に出して、
OK。
このカラビナをここに乗せます。
OK。
OK ですか？はい、そこまでできましたら、向こうのスタッフと私の方でトランシーバーで合図しますので、準備 OK ですよーって、風もないですよーって、しましたら、その間にお兄さん、しっかり、真下に体重をかけて、待っててください。はい、ブランコに乗るような感じで。はい、で、OK です言われたら、僕が3、2、1、スタートっていうので、スタートと同時にこの足を上に上げてください。はい、もうスタートです。はい、OK ですか？ OK です。はい。
What are we doing?
前までに
Thank you, John.
風をないの見計らってスタートしますので、この辺ですか？この鉄の前まで行きます。で、お兄さんはストップしとってください。はい。はい、ではカラビナ外してください。はい、乗せてください。はい、それではしっかり。
It's so windy.
体重かけて。
It's cold.
足を上げんとってくださいよ。
What am I doing? It's cold. It's windy. すっごい風強く。The wind just got stronger. Let's go straight. I hate bungee jumping and zip lining and all the other dumb things I do. Why do I keep doing this kind of stuff? It's windy and it's cold and it's raining. 強いよね。The wind is strong. It's like a typhoon or something. It's so cold. This could be over in 30 seconds, but I don't believe them. They're lying to me. Oh, that's our goal. The center is our goal, I guess. Oh, what am I doing?
着地の体勢だけ、さっき見たように、しっかり前から。足こんな感じもできたらもう状態は前に行かないように。
頑張って。
座って待ちください。すぐカウントするんでね。はい、しっかり体重かけてもらっていいですよ。体重かけてもらって。いきます。3、2、1、ゴー！
Zip right now! What are you doing? Oh my god! He's crazy! Ah, まっすぐできた。お、すごい上手できた。
どうぞ。
me?
準備を。兄さんすぐ行けるように。
あ、すぐ行け。はい、それで。
ここまで行ったらカラビナ外します。
Don't look down.
はい、カラビナを外して。
はい。
ここにつけます。
ここですね。
乗せます。
はい。
乗せる。
Okay. まあ OK, we're okay here.
いや、このままで。
それでどうする？
座って。
あ、座るの？
足を上げてくださいよ。上げたら行っちゃうので。
あ、みんな顔見せた方がいいか。普通はカメラ持ってる人はなんか自分の顔見せるか、すぐ見せた方がいいですか？
どっちがいいんやろうね。あ、
自分の顔？My face？
はい、先ほどのような形でカウントダウンもお願いします。こちら準備 OK です。
大丈夫。ちょっと糸はここにある。大丈夫。
いきます。
はい、really？
3、2、1、ゴー！
まっすぐ！ハイスピード！No! Forward! It's coming! High velocity!まっすぐ！何これ！写真撮ります。
そちらでお待ちください。 あとはこう縦にして向こうの階段下までずっと降りていってください。
Mama. It's cold. あ、こっち。
こっちに入れ替えます。
はい。
あ、こっちに体をこっちに。
あ、こっち。そうだね。はい。
はい。でこれを持ってそのまま。
はい。Okay, you're going. Chad, I'm not doing that again. Dania's here. 怖かった。I don't want to do it again. Run, Dania, don't say that. No, it's cold.
これ持ったままでお願いしますね。
はい。Lunch,
はい、それで足に
coffee, hot chocolate.
はい、ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
だったらQR コード読み込んでいただいて友達登録していただいてアディショナル申請しますが、後でやってみます。
After today, I survived. All right. Now let's delete this from the internet. That didn't happen and I didn't scream. I did it with no emotion. Look. Look. That's where I was and now I'm here. That's where I was. Oh, there's other people they're doing it. The instructors, look at the like pros. Wow. Next year. You don't understand. Like, take a look at this. Hold on. Can I show it to you? Like, look at. My hand is it's taped to the gimbal. It's like the end of the movie Breaking Away where he tapes in his feet to the pedals of the bicycle. I did that with the gimbal. Oh my gosh. All right. That was crazy. All right, now I'm settling down now and I feel a sense of achievement. I achieved something today. I've gone where many men have gone before. Which is... ありがとうございました。楽しかった? Question mark? Okay. It's so cold. You have no idea. Oh my gosh. So, やりたいですか? また12時やるよ. They do it once every hour. This is the Shimanto River. Okay, now we can really do the live stream? Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm hungry for lunch now. So I earned my unagi, right guys? How do I get this tape off? Oh my gosh. I'm losing some hair off of... Oh my god, I don't think I can stop clutching the gimbal. Oh my gosh, that was exhilarating? Question mark? Why they make a zip line, I don't know. To scare people? Make them appreciate life? I did a bungee jump and that was not pretty either, but this was almost scarier because I was going at like high velocity. You have no idea. Well, maybe you do if you've ziplined before. All right, I'm gonna take you into this Michi no Eki and show you around first. Oh, look at the little Bambi. It's nice and peaceful. That's what I want for the rest of my life. Appreciate life. Bambi, we saw you at Miyajima last week. You can see that live stream. Oh, use the force. All right, so welcome to the Michi no Eki here. I think I came in the wrong direction. So this Michi no Eki, I put a map, a link in the description, so you can come here if you're interested. I love Kochi Prefecture. Just look at the nature around us, right? Just look at it. It's amazing. This is Shimato Toa, it says here. Right there. Boom. There's the sign for it. And this rest stop has a zip line. So of course I had to try it, right? This is what it looks like here. We're gonna go inside, and then the backside there's a cafe that has unagi that is fished out of this river, one of the cleanest rivers in Japan, if not the cleanest. It's the last undammed river. I know because I've been here like so many times over the last couple of years. They sell the vegetables here from locally grown vegetables, which is really cool. They have also eggs over there, which I might pick up a pack. I'll probably break it on the airplane back to Tokyo later today. But a lot of the stuff, everything is from Kochi Prefecture, and a lot of it comes from regional areas, and you can buy things like bento, onigiri. Check it out here. It's pretty reasonably priced. That's a $2.25 for that entire thing here with the exchange rate. There's some, is that donuts? Oh my gosh, that looks so good now. Some other confection. Let me take you over in this direction. You can see they have some locally produced confections here. What is this here? Green tea flavored what? Oh, this is aonori. This is just flavored seaweed that you can eat like potato chips. That's so healthy. This is green tea flavored, and this is yuzu flavored, which is a citrus fruit, and stock and soy sauce flavored seaweed that you can just eat like chips. That's a good idea. Healthy. The seaweed from the called nori. This is the Shimanto River seaweed. Is so good to put on top of rice. It's really healthy. It's salty and a little mushy, and it tastes so flavorful and gives flavor to white rice, which is something that you definitely need to do. White rice is good in itself too. And then here, I was shown this when we first came in here. Miso is very big here in Japan. Everybody's had miso soup. If you know anything about Japanese cuisine, it's such a staple of it. This is tofu made here in the area, but this tofu is special. It's like cheese, right? So you can cut this up and you can probably eat it with a beer. It's really nice. All made right here, and it's pretty cheap. 570 yen for that, which is about what, $4 with the exchange rates the way they are these days. The miso is really inexpensive too, so I might take a pack. Send me a message if you want me to get you some. I should. Mokatta? Amada? Ah, okay. Let's try this one then. I want to try this here. What do you guys think? Click the like button and I'll try this. How about that? Buy one of these. Hi, onegaishimasu. And then they have shoga. This is ginger, which is also from Kochi Prefecture. Has the best in Japan, I think. So you see a lot of things like ginger pork, ginger also that we say it, like and as well as other dishes with ginger here. Gives it a nice kick to it. Hoka ni wa nani? What should we try? Oh, the ice cream here. They had some desserts here, which looks out of sight. The rice was just harvested last month, so you have all of these brand new harvested rice, which is great. And then, oh my gosh, really? My diet is over. I try. What? Look at this delicate-looking mambaran from chestnuts grown in this region. What? All right, we should get 2, right? Taberu?
食べる。
Tabetai?
ああ、じゃあもう一個。
もう一本, hi. Let's get 2. You've earned it.
はい。
You've earned it. And they have other kind of goods here. I'm just gonna pan around and take a look at the inside of the shop here. Check it out here. It's nice. There's other things that are very famous from Kochi Prefecture, like these cookies. I love these. If you've ever had these, you'll know. These biscuits, they're made with bean oil, so they have a really unique taste. And I heard they were invented by a mistake. The chef used the wrong oil, and then he discovered that it was better. So sometimes the best gastronomical discoveries are made by big mistakes by chefs. It's true. 大丈夫かな。
はい。
じゃあうなぎ。
サウ
Yeah. Oh, the sauna. Right. I wanted to introduce one last thing here. Check it out. This sauna. Do you guys remember about 2 years ago? I did this live stream. About 2 years ago, I did this live stream on the river, where this guy made a sauna truck, and then I heard about it and wanted to try it out, and I tried it in the middle of winter, and it was crazy. He drove the truck out to the down out to the river over rocks and stuff, and he had this on the back of his truck, and he let me use it, and I saunaed, and then I went outside and I jumped in the river. Do you remember this? All right, I have a video for you just in case you don't. This is me in the sauna truck, sweating it out. Well, it's like a couple of years ago now. The temperature was so high. You have these hot rocks in there, and then you can make like this high humidity situation. And then when I got out, you can see my body is steaming hot. Look at that. It's insane. And then they said, the staff says, John, go jump in the river. I go, what? So I did, and I was not happy. All right, I think this might have been worse than the zip line in terms of pain. Look at that. So if you want to see this experience, it's on this channel as a live stream. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is bad memory. You don't want to jump in the river in the winter. Okay, there you go. This is the end of it. All right, no more of that. That's enough. I don't want to see that. Bad memories. But the sauna culture is strong in this area of Japan, and you could actually buy this for 30,000 yen. The owner now is selling these, and 300,000 yen is about $2,500 maybe, or something like that. $2,000. It's all handmade. It takes 2 months to make. 120 kilograms. So the back of your truck, get a little K truck, put it in there, and you can see. I want to go inside and just take you, give you a look inside this one. I guess you can paint it any color you want. The wood is hinoki, I think, Japanese cedar. It's got a really great smell to it. Let's go inside for a second. Oh wow, yeah, this takes me back to that live stream. It takes me back. Oh my. All right, let's go. Okay. All right. Yeah, I was sitting here putting water on the rocks, and now it's back. All right, let's get out of here. All right, let's get out of here. All right. I want to eat this unagi now. Is this a auto door? Oh, well, thank you, sir. I thought this was an auto door. I was like, my Jedi powers have failed me. So today this cafe is closed, and they've allowed us to eat it, just the two of us. So there you go. Again, this is where the zip line, where I screamed like, a man. Because men scream sometimes. I jumped from here. It was all fake screaming. Maybe. Just delete that from the internet. Yeah. And please don't make any memes out of this, okay? Let's keep this between us. Konnichiwa. Ooh. I think this nice seat right here will do the trick. Okay. Oh yeah, mama. Look at the view. They gave me the option to eat outside, but I figured with the high wind and how cold it is, I'm just gonna sit inside. Let me move the mic. I'll take off this jacket because holy macaroni. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Andy's taxes. You deserve a reward after the terror you put yourself through on our account. I did it for lunch. So the terror was for my stomach, but Andy, I did it for you guys too. I thought it'd be fun. I don't like that stuff so much. I'm not an adventure junkie like I used to be. You know what? I think roller coasters, if you do it all the time, they're not that scary. But if you ever take like a 5 to 10 year break from riding a roller coaster and you ride it after all that time, it's like you're doing it for the first time again. Seriously. And like I'm dreading the next roller coaster ride that I take, but I know I'll love it. I like roller coasters, but I feel like I'm not in control with this. So that's what makes it pretty challenging. Question mark. You're like, what? What happened? Oh my gosh, those joining us, if you didn't see it, I zip lined to the other side for my lunch, and I was going what seemed like Ferrari speed into a pile of wood chips, and
お待たせしました。
Whoa!
はい。四万十の天然うな重です。お待たせしました。
Oh my word. ありがとうございます。God, what is this? Somebody take a screenshot and send this to me. What? Oh my god. ありがとうございます。これ四万十うなぎですよね。
はい、四万十川で取れた天然うなぎです。
Wow, that is a meal. Trying to switch to the cameras here. You can see the sauces on there. I love the sauce for the unagi. It's been sliced and placed on top of a bed of rice. Unagi is absolutely one of the great delicacies, and what makes this unagi in particular very delicious is because it comes from that river right there. It came from the Shimanto, and it's straight to here. And I always like to travel for food because you want to eat from the source. It just tastes better. Oh man, and look at that. We got some miso soup here. This is going to be great. どこに食べますか？いいよ、ここでも。So because of the regulations from the Japanese government, we have to stay at because of the regulations with the Japanese when we're eating this kind of thing. Sorry, somebody was trying to call me for some reason. I thought I had the phone disable. All right, let's try this here. This is unagi from the Shimanto River. Check it out. Let's just we're just gonna go for it here. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Look at that hot soup. Oh Lord. どう食べる？このまま？このままで食べる？あ、本当？ Just pick it all up? Okay. Wow, okay. I thought maybe I would just like cut it, but why not just eat it the way that it was intended, head first. All right, itadakimasu. Ah, 頭も食べられるでしょ。ちょっとクランチ。うん。うん、骨ある。あ、頭食べられる？
あ、頭はね、食べれますけど、硬いんで、のけた方がいいです。
遅い。Okay. He said you can eat the head, but it's very hard. It's best to spit it out. あ、この意味ですね。One moment. Pui. That was delicious. Look, I ate it all. All right, continuing along. I see Ruth is here. She's a big supporter of Kochi Prefecture as well. And Ruth, I want to see you try that zip line. I think it would be even funnier, maybe, than me. Unless you can cry like a baby. No, you'd be pretty brave about it. Actually, yeah, you'd have fun. No, I think I did it worse. Oh, man. Unagi is just such a delicate, tender, meaty, oily, good, delicious, wonderful seafood. But this is from the river food, I guess you'd call it. Anago, which is saltwater eel, and unagi is freshwater eel. So that's good to remember that. And yeah, like look, when you come to places like Kochi, to the Shimanto River, to rivers that are in particular quite clean, you're going to have good unagi. It might be a little pricey, but so worth it. It is. Look at my eyes. It's so worth it. Because when are you going to be back here? You know, next month maybe. Oh man, that's so good. The sauce they use is slightly sweet, but more salty. It's savory. Sort of soy based, but it's different. Oh, this is so good. All right, let's try the miso soup here. Oh, that hits the spot. It's just hot. My hands are starting to melt from being out in the cold. It is really chilly today. Yesterday was funny. It was like 20 degrees, 65 degrees Fahrenheit or something like that. Here's the tofu that I was telling you about. This tofu actually, it has a consistency of cheese on it. So I'm gonna try this right now, and this is something you might want to get with like beer or wine. A really good snack to eat along while you're watching a football game or something. Mmm. Wow. It's like a hard cheese, and it sort of crumbles and then starts to melt. It doesn't melt as fast as the cheese, but the more you chew it, the more it turns into like a paste. Mmm. That doesn't taste like tofu. It doesn't taste like cheese either. It's sort of somewhere in between, which is very pleasant. And I think if you're drinking alcohol, it doesn't really ruin the taste of the wine or the beer. Even it'll enhance it, I think, and that's really good. There's a slight saltiness to it, and it's been marinated in something. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's something between cheese and tofu. But it's definitely not like a tofu taste. It's better than tofu, which is hard. It's just different. I guess you could say just different. Oh my God. Does anybody know what this is? You eat this with, so everything is flipped because of the camera. Sansho. And sansho is used on top of unagi. It's got like this bite to it. It's a special pepper that I almost exclusively eat with unagi. 山椒何食べるうなぎだけでしょうなぎが多いですね多いですけど、はい、他には他は使わないよねYeah, I don't eat it for anything except for unagi because it's got like this bite that really matches well with eel. Anago も使えるでしょうね Yeah, you could possibly use it with anago as well, which is saltwater eel. Oh man, this is the best reward. Oh, unagi is so good. We have a dessert as well. We picked it out. It's a chestnut mambran, which is oh, there it is right here. So this is our dessert, but yeah, first I guess I have to eat all of this. So while we're getting there, and I'll try to put a playlist here so you can skip around. Not everybody wants to see me scream. You just want to get to the unagi or the dessert. You can put that there. I'm not going to go for another serving. I have to do the zip line again to earn it. right? I got a whisker. I didn't know unagi had whiskers. You can eat the head. It's really crunchy. Oh man, I love unagi. Can't eat it every day, but it's a special day when you eat it. Oh yeah. Can we turn off the music? That's it. You turn it back on. I'm like, copyright. Yeah. What We actually have this place reserved for us for the entire afternoon, so that's kind of cool. I love doing these special live streams where I can take you on a little adventure like this, and I think this what makes the channel pretty special because you can join me on an adventure. And actually, I'm with one of the engineers today, and oh, it's just so cold. I'm melting from the inside. Yesterday and the day before, we were using a robot that can translate for those that don't speak Japanese by using an operator on the other side, and the operator is a human operator. I guess it's a prototype, but it was really fun and useful to have. And it's called Ninin. It's a robot that I had on my shoulder. It can do gestures. It's controlled by an app, and the operators were all proficient in Japanese at another level than I am at, and could speak to the guide. And I was able to get the same kind of knowledge that I would have gotten had I, if I was bilingual. Although I probably could have managed. I thought it was really good to highlight this particular robot because it has a lot more purposes than just translating. For people that are hearing impaired or have visual impairments or speech impairments, anything, you have a friend or a helper on your shoulder. But I'll be honest with you, more than the translation, I kind of like just having Paul and Judith on my shoulder to talk to. I can see me having a Ninian on my shoulder, hitchhiking, and having a friend out there with me. But I usually was live streaming with that, right? In this chat, I want you guys to write in what are your top 3 or 5 foods in Japan. What are your top 3 or 5? There are certain foods in Japan that will change the way you see food, the way you feel about food. One of them is not 100 yen sushi, but like a really middle of the line to high end sushi. High end sushi, I didn't have that for the first 20 years I lived in Japan, and when I had it, it was like a $300 meal. It changed. It blows your mind away. And there's certain foods or moments in your life where food just has that big of an impact. High-end sushi was one of them. Another one was ramen. That's another one. It's so much cheaper than high-end sushi, but you try ramen sometimes, and if they're good at it, the flavors just change the way you feel about food, and you can't go back from these moments either because you think about it. It's so good. Unagi is one of those foods for me. I'd never had unagi before I came to Japan, and when I first tried it, it was like years in, because I was an English teacher. Nobody introduced unagi to me. People don't normally eat this every day, right? It's a special cuisine, and when I had it, the sauce, the taste, the flavors, I'd never had anything like it. The meatiness of it is just so good, and it made me stop, and I started to eat unagi more. From the supermarket. Once I had it, I started to buy it. And, it's not the same. In Japan, they have unagi from China imported in, usually farmed. A totally different flavor and consistency. And I actually got an allergy because I think they were using antibiotics in the water or something. So I stopped eating any imported unagi, and I particularly just eat local unagi that is from a particular region or domestic unagi inside of Japan. And of all the unagi I've tried, and I've had a lot, Kagoshima, down in Kyushu, they have some great unagi. In the Nagoya area, some really good unagi, especially in Gifu. But the one in Kochi, and maybe it's because of the water, it's just so much so much, I don't know, umami, you know. You can see it. This is the river that they fish it from. So just down there. I don't think there's any unagi in the. Ima unagi ga imasu ka? Ima. Wow, really? Kanai, I'm bringing some unagi home. Mmm. Wow. I noticed nobody's doing the zip line again. Alright, they do the zip line every hour. I think it was about 2,500 yen, and it's a little bit cheaper for students, I believe, which is like $20 or something. There's a 10-minute introduction video. I didn't want to show that to you because it goes kind of slow. But it's really useful to see because you have to know what happens in case you get flipped around or something. And I thought I was going to get flipped around in the wind or something, but I held on with dear life. I was clutching the gimbal, even though it was taped on there like this. I thought I was going to crush it. And I had my hand on this one. That's hardcore, man. All right, let me try the dessert here. We're moving along. This is from the Shimanto region here. And if Ruth is here, Ruth, you got to try this when you come here too. Check it out. This is the Ziguri Mont Blanc. Mont Blanc. It's out of focus. Mont Blanc, which is a French dessert, I suppose, and it's got Shimanto written on it because it's from a local area. You know, and you all know that I'm really big on supporting local businesses, and I think that's something, you know, when you come to Japan, it's okay to go to 7-Eleven and the convenience stores and all that, but whenever you see, you know, local restaurant or something, stop in and try some of the products. I'm bringing back a lot of mikan, and probably bring some gifts back home as well. Omiyage we call it. All right, let's try this here. Itadakimasu. No, don't eat McDonald's when you're here. What? You have so many options. Who wrote that? Leo? Really? I should time you out for that comment. Don't encourage people. Maybe once you can eat it, but I mean, with all the other options, really? I have to be honest though, it is intimidating your first time you come to Japan. You go into a restaurant and you know you don't speak the language. It can be a little bit much. Oh, it's frozen, so this is going to be really interesting. Oh my gosh. I didn't taste anything the first couple of seconds because it's still frozen, and then it just melts, right? Wait, now if McDonald's did have a unagi, I probably would try that once. I don't think that they will. Price point would be really high. Or a McWagyu. I don't think they're gonna. It's basically like ice cream, but it melts in your mouth and breaks. It doesn't break, it just all comes together. I think frozen is better because if it's not frozen, it's so soft. I probably would be done with this if it wasn't frozen. I've got sensitive teeth, so I have to, you know, like eat it like this. But because it's frozen, I eat it slower and probably enjoy it more. But if it wasn't frozen, I probably would scarf it. Yeah. Yeah. There you go, everybody. I hope this was a fun live stream for you. It was for me. Thank you for showing us Nin yesterday and the day before that, and definitely check out the last two live streams. Yesterday's live stream was beautiful. I took you to an area with a really unique toilet where they had this rock wall in it, and the first thing I said was, "What the heck is this, and why is this here?" And they showed me by showing me the Tatsukushi coastline of the Ashizuri region, the end of Kochi Prefecture and Shikoku. It's just a stunning experience, and Tosha Shimizu in general is so off of, it's like the end of the world. It's so off of the beaten path that I think If you're making maybe if you're making your first trip, but if you're coming to Japan for your second or your third time and you just want to see like what is Japan like out in the rural areas, Kochi is one of those places. There's no Shinkansen line. You have to. It's probably best to fly here from Haneda. You can get cheap flights that are cheaper than taking the train, but you can also take the train. You change at Okayama and board on a local train that takes you across a bridge and through some beautiful countryside. It's a great local train ride. And Kochi is just a place that's really close to my heart. I've been coming here maybe like twice a year for the last 3-4 years now. And I probably will be back again, probably to make an Unagi episode, I think. Fingers crossed that the pandemic ends. And yeah, thanks, guys. If you have any questions about anything that I've done today, just leave them below or encourage me to do something crazy and adventurous once again, because I might. I burned a lot of calories screaming. It's normal. Hope you have a good day and a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. You can enjoy the last minute or two looking at the beautiful scenic Shimanto River, which is a highlight of any trip to Kochi Prefecture. Just, I hope it doesn't rain, because we've had such nice weather up until now.